Hello, and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and it's been 2 weeks since I posted, I believe, because it practically was 2 weeks since I worked out. Well, no, I made that year in review on and yeah, my 3rd year anniversary, and I was sick during that, and I was sick. Um, yeah, for about 2 weeks, exhausted. I finally went back to work out on Friday, and whew, man, um, I still feel like I probably have some lingeringness of the sickness, or just taking 2 weeks is a lot on my body because they count splat points, which is your heart rate getting up to a certain amount. And I had like 30 something of them on Friday, and I didn't feel like I was really super exerting myself. And I just kept on getting my heart rate up, and I did feel tired, and it was a hard workout. But I think it was partly maybe still lingering of the sickness, or it was the fact that I didn't work out for 2 weeks. And one thing I can tell you, this is something I was actually going to put in my 3 year video, but I forgot. And that's the fact that I have been at Orange Theory now 358 times. Not 300, 458 times. 458 workouts. I've been there, but I actually visited there and didn't work out to weigh in, or just my first visit, certain things. So I've been there over 460 times. And when I go into my car, my phone, I put on my maps, and my phone gives me two recommendations to map out to have directions to. One is generally work or home, where my work office used to be before I worked from home. I still haven't taken it off, and my home address, depending on which one generally is closer. If I'm at home, it'll always have work. If I'm out, it'll generally have home. And then it'll have like a random place. And during the last 3 years, that random place has never been Orange Theory. Not once, even though I've been there a bunch. And they're going to say AI is taking over, but my maps is not going to recommend directions to a place that I probably will be driving to, as I try to do that 3 to 5 times a week. But maybe maps just got in my head on the fact that part of me does not want to go there. These last 2 workouts kind of remind me how much I enjoy not working out. I have enjoyed the part where I don't feel in pain, I don't feel tired. I view my progress in working out in feeling less pain, feeling less tired, feeling less worn out. And yeah, so I feel like my hamstrings are so sore right now. My upper body has pain from soreness. My ankle hurts again, a little differently, but I was able to keep up, but I still feel that pain. My thighs hurt. My body just hurts, and it just hurts all the time. And I can feel it, right? I can feel it. And there's this part of me is like, working out sucks. And going there just reminded me like how much I don't like going there. But then again, I also miss it. I miss the people there. It was nice to see everybody again, and it was just nice to go, and it was also nice to work out. I like that feeling of being done. I like the feeling of being accomplished. I like to know that I did something positive for my body, and that's important for me to do. So like I felt, it felt normalized to be there. And I think that's just the dichotomy of life, really, is just doing the thing I find necessary that I need to do, even though I don't love it, right? And I think being honest about it and not trying to sugarcoat it has made it helpful for me to keep on going. Not trying to put on the shiny face of like, hooray, I love going to Orange Theory, and like looking at the positive aspects and all that shit I was taught when I was really into the law of attraction, but really like recognizing the fact that going there is hard. I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm in pain, and it takes time out of my day, and it costs I'm spending around $200 a month going there, and like all the negatives about it, and that's there too. And I can accept the positives about it as well, and not trying to sugarcoat those negatives, the things that I don't like about it, but sugarcoat the fact that, I am stronger. I did hammer curls with 30 pounds over my head, and I wasn't really pushing myself super hard to do that. And that was something I couldn't do 3 years ago, generally, especially since I could barely hold 15 pounds because my wrists were so weak. And, the general movement of my body. I had two people talk about, who I saw on Saturday talk about how much weight I've lost. And that does feel nice that people can notice. I'm talking to another friend of mine, noticing how well I moved. And to be honest, when he met me, I was walking with a cane because my knees hurt so bad for like a year and a half. I had a cane. And just doing nothing for 2 months in COVID cured that. But like, I'm moving better probably now than I have in years. Even during that 3-4 month period where I dropped 60 pounds by starving myself with bulletproof coffee and walking. I think I'm moving better now. And I'm probably 30 to 40 pounds heavier. I like the way my face looks. I'm still chunky, but I've seen pictures of me around 370, 380, and it's just fuller and rounder, and I can see that. And I like the way my face looks. There's a lot of positive aspects. I know, like, talking about how, like, there are negative things about it, because I just want to own those things. And it's like that, I think Susan Jeffries, feel the fear and do it anyway. And I think that's the same thing about working out. Feel the pain, feel the annoyance, feel all those negative things about working out, then do it anyway. I think that's life in general. There's a lot of crappy things in life. Budgeting sucks ass. It's not fun to budget, but you should do it anyway. Keeping pretty much anything in life, adulting, period, but it just sucks for the most part. But it's just like The Simpsons. No, the Futurama. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just life sometimes. And when it comes to working out, I have to do what I have to do. And Orange Theory is, for me, the best thing for me. And I'm happy to be able to go back, and I'm looking forward to my goal is July to hit 500, and I'm excited to hit that milestone. I'm going to work towards it. And hopefully continue to work harder, hopefully continue to feel better, hopefully continue to keep on getting this fat off my body, and continue to push forward, because that's what I got to do. Even though I don't 100% love it, even though some days I'm like, oh, why did I show up? Some days I just can't work very hard. None of that matters. All that matters is I go there and I move and I do my best. And just be positive, not because I'm trying to wipe away the negativity. Just be positive because that's just more fun. And I get more enjoyment about it when I'm honest with myself, with how I feel, and I'm positive about doing it anyways, enjoying the parts that I do enjoy. That's how I want to look at it. Well, anyway, that's my little rant. I'm excited about working out again, and I'm continuing to do that. So thank you for watching. I love you for who you are. Thank you for all your support. And as always, you are worthy.